Hey, what's up? I'm Nicholas, and this channel is Living Rich. And I am going to help you live better than, or at least as good as, a billionaire. How am I going to do that, you ask? Well, it's really, really easy. Well, maybe not really, really easy, but it's easy enough. And I think the biggest thing is a shift in perspective. So right now, I'm walking my bike across a field. I'm gonna go skate for a little bit. I'm gonna go to work. And what I wanted to show you is that while there is not a nice luxurious car in my life situation where, you know, maybe I don't have everything going just as I want it to go, I live pretty wealthy. I take care of myself. My life is very smooth. I focus in on areas and I change areas where I want to. And I think that's one of the biggest things that people who live really good lives, billionaires or just like really good people in general, if they have something they want to change, they go out and change it. And well, that's what I do just on an everyday basis. Like, I apply myself. So there's one tip to live like a billionaire. The next one is realizing that the stuff, no matter how much you want it right now, that it's not going to make you happy. And here's why. It's because your body, your mind, and your soul, I guess, if I can use that term here, adjust to whatever you have. So for example, if you have a bike, getting a shitty car will be an upgrade, and you're going to be like, wow, until you get tired of that shitty car and you want a nice car. And then when you get that nice car, there's the nicer car. Then when you get the really nice, perfect, best car, then there's other stuff in your life that you're going to want to change. And so your psyche of what your psychological frame, or the frame you're coming from, of what you want in your life isn't determinant of how well you live. That's just it's just a side note, really. It's just like where you're at in the progression of your life. And the funny thing is like the more people kind of like scratch that itch, the more they get used to thinking that it can solve their problems. And not all the time. Like, there's definitely well-balanced people who have lots of money, and I'm not trying to discount that. But what I would suggest, encourage, promote you to do is to live a wealthy life where you're at, to live richly in the moment, to enjoy it. Like, no matter how much money you have, you still have to eat, shit, piss, and sleep, you know? And by focusing on those qualities, like the core basics of humanity, you can live just as well, for the most part, as any of the richest people. And if you think about it, the only thing they have is a lot more access to travel and a lot more access to stuff in space. But like, when's the last time you were completely taken aback by the inside of a house that you lived in? Like, you move in, no matter how nice the house is, and you get adjusted to it, and then it just becomes commonplace for you, and you take it for granted. And while you can do things to like be grateful for it and everything, your mind gets adjusted to it. You know, that's just how our mind works, so we can efficiently do other things. So by changing your perspective on what a rich life means to you, you can switch a lot of stuff around and have a really good experience right now. And that's what I would challenge you to do. So that's my little talk for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions or comments, please comment below and I'll do my best to get back to you. So have a good one. Bye.